into this season, our expectations were to be first seed, but due to some unfortunate events of roster changes, we came out second seed, but I think we're still fine with that as well.
I'm quite nervous because the enemy team, they've bought a lot of coaching lessons from LS, so we're at a significant disadvantage. So coming in, we're definitely the underdogs, but I think as a team we can overcome them.
My prediction for the finals is solid 3-1 for us. We expect to drop one game, but win 3 at least convincingly.
Hado getting exhausted in the bottom lane, already has to flash away. Prosper looking for the Devour, gets it with a flash, but actually standing underneath the tower, he takes one too many hits, and it's first blood going down 1-1.
Them, but you just got to have confidence, really.
Oh, Backlund gets a double stun right there. Larson is around as well, though. Candyfloss flashing for this kill. Backlund still surviving, only just will get away with his life. Larson chasing him down, though, will finish it off the kill in the end. Now Hado all on his own as Inax has arrived, looking for the ace in the hole. Venomous Bite not quite in range for this one, but they have to walk out underneath the tower. Hado can't afford to take this tower shot. He goes down 2 for 1. Now Ludders is in trouble as well. Absolute chaos on the map. Prosper devours him, using that thick skin to keep himself alive, and Larson gets stunned up. Inax dishing out the damage on this Caitlyn. Ludders just trying to escape with his life. He's run out of mana. Flash away from Prosper. He goes down. Now Larson trying to finish off the kills. Does get one in the end, but Inax will finish. Target Redemption will come down very early. Sanka's very low on this one. And actually, they've already picked up Inax. Prosper, he's devoured Backlund, but is it enough to keep him alive? Stand United won't go through in the end. It's 2 kills. Make it 3 for MnM. It's starting to look like Xenex are all but out in this game. Prosper will be locked up, can't even get his shield off. Sanka's the next target, repels up, and he will come down again. It drops, and it's going to be Shikari, the last man remaining, and they take the first game in the series.
I know we won and we are better than them, but if we just keep this, like, step it up more, like we'll want to say.
Look at what this is. One win on it.
I've got my old school shirt.
Yes. Look at that old sniffed up your shirt.
I'm just going to say, one player on your team played slightly better than everyone else. Just slightly better.
Oh, holy shit, it's not even your fucking jacket.
Let's get this straight. How was the interview?
Look, can I have a jacket?
No, please don't have that on camera. Respect these Tarn flanks, please. He can ult in behind you very easily. And this is not only in lane, but like they can force engages with it in general. So just mindset, if you're pushing up and there's at least like a couple of flashes behind you space, basically fuck off.
Dragon has been started, that control ward, going to ruin any vision. Inax wants to use that ultimate to scout this one out. Down to 1,000. Can he get the steal? Yes, he can. Sanka's gets it. Wild Growth actually locks Candyfloss up. He's so low. Hado escaping with his life. Sanka's going very deep to try and finish the kill. He might die himself as Ludders dishing out those auto attacks. Larson flashing forward onto Backlund. Very low on mana right now. Prosper is not going to be the first one to go down. Candyfloss trades it in the end. Backlund now having to flash, but he gets stunned as well. And Ludders wants to finish off the kill. He gets stunned, but the Q already went through. And now a second Infernal Drake. We're going to see a miracle once again. Sanka's, he got it last time, jumps in, but it's onto a trap, and he'll go down along with the Dragon, and now Inax flashing away. But that's the beauty of the Camille. There's nowhere to go. Double comes through for Candy, and he wants more. Backlund flashing away from this one, but there's not much of a direction for Prosper. And actually, Backlund, he didn't get far enough away. He goes down as well. His team can just threaten this Baron over and over again. If Xenex back away from Baron, they lose that objective. If they don't, they lose the inhib. They've lost the inhib now, and the engage is going to come through. Shockwave onto Inax. There's a knock-up as well. Inax already dropped. The Wild Growth went through, but nowhere near enough to save it.
This is the problem if you... Oh, and here comes Tempo as well, just for a bit of clean-up queue. Here comes the Janitor.
Yeah, Tempo, he just wants to pick up these kills. And that's the beauty of Camille instead of Fiora, right? We talk about how the split push Fiora can never get into team fights. Camille can do both. Prosper chunked on down as we just see the ridiculous damage. And this is a Camille that doesn't even have any kills yet, and he can still do this. He's just well farmed. Prosper desperately trying to escape with his life. Tempo not letting him go anywhere. Finally finishes that one off. In the meantime, the rest of Xenex are just being swept. Prosper, he'll be the next one to go down. Wild Growth isn't enough to keep him alive. Inax ace in the hole. It's a double kill coming through for Larson. Back onto the fountain you go, carries. It is going to be the second one in this series, going the way of MnM.
Get here, and at some point, ideally before they're in decent Q range or whatever, you think to yourselves, we have to wait. When are we pulling the trigger?
Like you always want to see transfer.
So you have to just think about like what the trigger is to turn.
Okay, let's focus
On the map, but actually they are going in. They're looking for a different route though. Ludders gets the ignite onto him. One more auto would finish it off, and it's going to be the first blood. Undertow from Sankers. Here come the teleports. This is going to be a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Inax is going to be the target, and he will go down immediately. Sankers trying to dish out those axes and slay those health bars, but in goes Tempo. Double kill for him. Make that a triple on this alligator.
Damn. That is not the start you wanted from Xenix. I mean, it was to begin with. It could get even worse, though.
Oh my goodness, Tempo once more. Can't quite find a fourth kill, but what a start for the top laner.
Exactly what Xenix had planned. Really cheeky start to the gank. Are they going to dive for this right here?
Oh my goodness. Tempo just, I think, actively sacrificing his life to, I don't know, send a message.
For me, you have to stop what's happening top lane, because Rumble's going to die again. There it is. He's dead. Pretty much a dive, honestly. Like, he flashed over that wall. The only reason he didn't die under his tower was because he flashed away to try and survive. But Olaf hasn't been top once. They're putting all their eggs in the Inax basket, and is it even, you know, is it even worth it?
All right, trading a kill here. It's 1-0 so far, but Candy Floss has arrived and he finishes off Inax. Ludders might just go down, but Sankers can't land the axe, and he's finished by Tiempo. Candy Floss is out of mana, will get stunned for Prosper. He's got nowhere to run, he was going the wrong way anyway. Agony's Embrace goes down, huge shield. Ludders is the target right now and will drop immediately. Couple of kills going the way of MnM though. Sankers trying to chase these ones through, but Tiempo's arrived and finishes off yet another one. Candy Floss, he wants to chase for Sankers, but more importantly, they want to head up towards this Baron pit area.
He's going to go down though, and if he goes down here, this should be the Baron. But it's where you think if you're not, you know, ridiculously far behind, you probably come off a little bit better from that. And you do have to give credit to Xenix for keeping, finding those windows, finding the proactive plays, but when you're this far behind.
Here we go, 3 seconds on Inax right now. Good, it's got it. Prosper. Just trying to delay it. The Nexus very low. Can they finish this one off? They managed to get the kill onto Shikari. There's nothing Inax can do in the end.
There it is.
And the game will go the way of MnM. And they are our reigning Premiership champions.
I think the series went very well. The first game was a bit close, but when we managed to win that, like we won the first game with making a lot of mistakes, we did actually, but we still won. And at that point I knew we were gonna win, because if we win when we do a lot of mistakes, like then we're gonna win the series, which we saw in game 2 and game 3 where we just rolled over them.
Coming into the team, we play pretty top oriented, so I just have to be consistent and do my thing. So the win doesn't mean that much to me, because I want to play on bigger stages and more competition, you know.
So I think this team had quite a lot of difficulties this split. Historically, the players have usually always been like one sort of tight-knit sort of team throughout the whole of splits. But this split in particular, there were some issues. And I think that I'm sort of really proud of the guys that they managed to overcome these issues and then come in and still keep a clear mind. You know, they didn't throw anything in the game. So I think this kind of shows like a level of maturity that the players are stepping up to, and I think that's a really big sign of future success.